Welcome everyone to Mets post-game recap with me. Hope everyone is doing well, and after 2 nights of late night baseball, we got afternoon baseball. And I have to say, last night's game pissed me off. And if you saw my video, I'll put a link somewhere here. I was very upset. I was so upset that I said, screw it, I'm going to do something because I got to voice my frustration. Lucky enough, the Mets won today, so we're going to start with an up. So I'm in a better mood today than I was yesterday. However, we got some negatives. We got some negatives to talk about, and we're going to get to it. So we start things off with the first inning because the Mets scored 4 runs in the first inning, which is good. But we got to give a negative because the Mets with bases loaded just cannot do anything. The Mets' 4th run came in a ground ball double play. Killed that bases loaded, and I'm like, Madison Bumgarner was probably like, I'm going to load the bases up. Mets can't hit with the bases loaded, and they continue to show it. And, they basically killed that inning with that. But, not to be outdone by the Mets offense, Peterson said I could do one better because he gave up 5 runs, 4 of which that he was on the mound for. But Peterson just did not have it. He gave up 3 walks, 3 hits, a home run. 5 runs in that first inning, all charged to him. And here's the thing: there are managers who are by the book. There are managers who use analytics, and then there's Luis Rojas, who I don't know what he does. Sometimes I feel like he is not thinking, or sometimes he's just there. Saying, keep playing. Do I check the replay? No, you know what? I can't stand Rojas. Rojas to me has been a terrible manager, and he should have pulled Peterson out earlier before he did. But he wanted his pitcher to go because when pitchers want to pitch and do well, he pulls them early. And when pitchers look like they need pulling, he doesn't pull them soon enough. But hey, you know what? Mets won. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay positive. So we're gonna give it up to Gisselman, who came in and gave the Mets, I think, 3 2/3 inning. So that's an up for the Mets bullpen there, Gisselman. McCann, we got to give McCann a big up. McCann continues to be on fire. He ended up tying the game, singling with a single. Villar came in 5-5 at this point. Then in the 5th inning, Drury ended up getting a base hit and giving the Mets the lead, so he gets enough. Seth Lugo gets enough because he's back, and Seth Lugo, if you didn't see my rant yesterday, should have been in yesterday's game, not Trevor May. Seth Lugo came in, got a 1-2-3 inning, and then because the Mets starter didn't go anything, they needed to make sure we got some pitches, so they left Seth Lugo in there for a second inning, and that second inning was not as good, nowhere near as good as the first. Seth Lugo ended up giving up a run. He let the game get tied and only got out of it because of a double play. So we are going to give a negative for Seth Lugo being left in for a second inning. No, you didn't use him when you should have, and then when you bring him in, you try to overuse him. That's a mindset I don't understand Luis Rojas has. Sometimes he wants to be careful with his pitchers, and then sometimes he has no regards for them. So just dumb. I can't. If I haven't said it enough, I can't stand Luis Rojas. And how dare the YouTube announcers say that Luis Rojas should be a contender of manager of the year if the Mets make it? No. If the Mets make it, and no, I'm hoping they do, it is despite of his horrible managing. So, and I understand from the outside looking in, you go, the Mets have all these injuries, the Mets are doing well. The Mets should have more victories. The Mets have lost games because of Luis Rojas. So, no. How I can? When I heard that, I'm like, are they serious? But apparently so. They were trying. They put a nice graphic up. No. Let's move on. We gotta move on. We are gonna give a positive to the Mets bullpen because Castro came in and gave up pitched 2 innings of no run ball. And before I get to the last pitcher that came in, I'm not gonna get to there just yet. We are giving the Mets bullpen an up. Lindor gets a big up. Lindor has been hitting. He was 3 for 5, I believe, and got a base hit in the 9th inning. End up taking second on an error. Then took third on a wild pitch. So good heads up running. We are going to give P. Alonso, who had multiple hits as well, drove in the Mets' go-ahead run in the 9th inning. So the Mets took a 6-5 lead. And then Diaz came in for his 10th save of the year. And I saw some people saying, oh, Diaz's first blown save. They should be an asterisk. Let's be very honest. Yes, he didn't pitch. He wasn't sharp. But at the same time, that error in the outfield did cause that runner to be in a position to score easier than he should have been. And it is what it is. Bad luck happens. It happens. It happens. We do have another negative because Villar did lead the game in the 6th inning, I believe it was, because of a hamstring. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. But the Mets win, and the Mets head off to San Diego to take on the Padres. And those are 10 o'clock night games. So most likely I will not be having the normal recaps. I will try to do something. But, hopefully the Mets could continue their winning ways. I heard Fernando Tatis Jr. is not going to be playing in some of those games because of an oblique. So he might miss the whole series. Not saying that he's the only reason they're good. The whole team is good. But these are going to be some of the hardest games the Mets played, and I think the Mets are up for this challenge. Also helps that the Mets opponents are all playing each other. So good for them, and good for the Mets to finally be winning. The Mets improved to 27-21, 6 games over 500. And what can I say? Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! One side note, because apparently the Mets' next homestand, the Mets will jump. Citi Field will be now at 90% capacity. And I thought there was something in there that I just thought was silly. The Mets will no longer be requiring a negative COVID test to come into the stadium for when you're sitting on the spaced out sitting, whatever they call it. I forgot what they call it. Social distancing sitting, that's what they call it. I think that is a big mistake. I hope nothing happens. I hope the numbers continue to go down because I like seeing crowds. This past weekend we have AEW that had a full crowd. That was exciting. When I was at Citi Field, it was energetic because there were people in there. So, yeah, I want to see crowds. But I also think that we got to be smart about this. But, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the Mets series with, the Arizona DBacks. I was calling them Diamondbacks, but everyone kept saying DBacks. Let me know. Am I wrong or something? Do I call them DBacks or Diamondbacks? Or are they interchangeable? Do they still go by Diamondbacks? Or is it mostly DBacks and they're just trying to get away from the Diamondback name? I don't know. Anyway, it's over. We go to San Diego. We play the Padres, who have a weird logo. Good night, everyone.